And welcome into our next leg in our race around the world here at the Pit Stop Pals, part of the Reality Realm Network. My name is Kevin Oliver.
And my name is Bruce Heller.
And we want to know from you, audience, are short sleeve hoodies cringy or not?
Yes, both.
They're cringy.
I like mine.
Bruce is wearing one currently. That's why I asked. The only time they fit is when you're a high school basketball team that uses them for warm-ups. It's the
Or if
only
you're,
time they look okay.
or if
What?
you're Bill Belichick.
No,
He's been doing that forever.
it doesn't mean I like it.
When you win that often, you can kind of make anything look good, honestly.
That's not true at all.
No, not make it look good, but you can get away with more.
He can
Faster.
get away with what he can wear whatever he wants. That doesn't mean I have to like it.
True. Mine was designed short sleeve. I'm pretty sure his weren't, that he just took scissors to the sleeves on some of them.
That's valid. Anyway, we're not here to talk about short sleeve hoodies, believe it or not, even though that's how we introduced the episode.
This is the Bill Belichick podcast.
This is also not the Bill Belichick podcast.
That would be such a boring episode. He never says anything.
Yeah, we would just have to go based off of the one expression he makes.
We would just no, it'd just be us sitting here doing impressions of him grumbling at press conferences the whole hour. Bill, I know you're listening. Sorry.
I'm not.
Ish.
I don't like you.
Yeah, that's fair. I always liked the Patriots. I rooted for them when they weren't playing the Chiefs or Rams. So
What's wrong with you?
Brady, that guy's awesome. On the field at least. I liked watching
Yeah, I
him
get.
play.
Hey, I acknowledge his talent. That does not mean that I want to root for the guy.
Him and Gronk and Edelman, I just liked watching them play. And now that he has a podcast, Julian Edelman's hilarious, I've learned. So, uh,
Interesting.
I just always rooted for them when they weren't playing the Chiefs or Rams.
And I always rooted against them no matter who they were playing, unless it was the Steelers.
What about the Packers? That's like your biggest enemy as a Bears fan.
They're not my personal biggest enemy.
Oh.
I have two teams, or well, now there's one team that I hate more than the Packers,
Yeah?
and it's the Steelers.
That's such a rant. Is it because of Rodgers?
No, I've always hated the Steelers.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm indifferent towards them.
And I used to hate the Patriots, but
But now they're likable.
I'm actually very much okay with the Patriots because I like Drake May, I like Vrabel. If Robert Kraft would just sell the team, then that would be fine.
They're not the evil empire anymore.
Yeah, like if they would start being an empire again, I would root for Drake May.
Imagine being Buffalo though, and you get this like 4 year run as the top dogs in that division, and you don't win any Super Bowls, and now all of a sudden New England's good again. That's gotta
Mm-hmm.
suck.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they still have Josh Allen, but New England being back all of a sudden, where you have competition in your division, sucks.
Definitely. Anyway, this is also not an NFL podcast.
No, because the NFL's depressing this season.
No, that's only because you're a Chiefs fan.
The Chiefs are bad and the Rams are good. I don't like this season. Because my two favorite teams are the Chiefs, number one, and number two, whoever's playing against the Rams. And those two teams have been bad this year.
That's true, they have.
Sigh.
You know, we heard you sigh. You didn't have to audibly say
I
sigh
don't know why
after.
I did both. I was hoping. I realized right after, like, why did I do both? Let's get into the actual episode, though.
Yes.
Pre-show chatter is done.
Yeah. So tell us what we're doing today, Bruce.
We did last week Survivor Amazing Race casts.
Survivor plus loved one.
Yeah, same thing,
This
basically.
is not plus loved one.
No, this is our celebrity casts.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's not a plus loved one. That's
Yeah,
why I that's why I wanted to differentiate. I didn't want people to think that we're doing like I don't know,
it took me
Arnold
enough. Yeah.
Schwarzenegger and his maid. I don't know.
No, but some celebrities are married to each other, so that might come up.
That's true. I'm glad
Or
that
have siblings that are also famous.
correct. So it can be, but it's not a requirement like it was for Survivor,
Yeah,
is what I'm saying.
you were talking?
Yeah, crazy. I'm talking on a podcast. Hard to believe.
I was listening when you were talking, is the bigger surprise.
Amen. At least you know. At least you know it.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And I actually balanced my cast a little bit more this time.
Same.
I have five girl boy teams. I have four girl girl and four boy boy.
I went 5-5-3 with three mixed.
Interesting. Mixed is generally the higher number.
Oh, well, I mixed it up a little bit.
Fair enough. So how do we want to go about doing this?
You can go first.
But what am I doing? How are we doing this? Is what I said.
I assume like the Survivor one where we just read the names we have.
Okay. Like all 13 names?
That's what we did last time, wasn't it?
No, yeah, probably, but we had three people instead of two, so
Yeah,
that made kind of a difference. That's why I wasn't sure what we were gonna do.
yeah.
Okay, so like we said, we've casted our celebrity ones. Which one do you want me to start with?
Flip a coin.
There's three options. That's not how
Oh,
coins work.
well, yeah. I guess that doesn't work, does it?
No.
Number two.
Okay, that's my boy teams. Starting off my boy teams, we have my all-time comedy duo of ever, Adam Sandler and Kevin James.
Oh, that's a good one.
You know how ridiculously unhinged that would be?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yes, I would love a season where Adam Sandler is my favorite comedian of all time. Um, my favorite comedian actor, not my favorite comedian. Like I don't sit around and watch Adam Sandler stand up, but I love comedy movies with Adam Sandler.
I almost threw a comedian duo in here, and I don't
Hmm.
actually watch the show they're on. I see them in clips, but the Weekend Update, Colin Jost and Michael Che were in strong consideration for me.
That would have been a really good pick.
Yeah, they'd be fantastic. Their joke swap is amazing.
Yeah. But yeah, this comedy duo of Adam Sandler and Kevin James would be amazing content. My second boy team is a father and son. It is Guy Fieri and his son Hunter.
Nice, I like that.
Yeah, Hunter is uh semi-famous because he uh appears on a lot of his dad's shows as like his dad's helper.
Yeah,
Um, he'll come out on guys' grocery games with a random wheel they have to spin or some other kind of game to play. He was in uh, dressing room correspondence with the players on Tournament of Champions. So he's got his sea legs in the Food Network world, but I think the two of them together would be a lot of fun on Amazing Race. And Guy Fieri is one of my favorite human beings that's famous of all time.
yes.
My third boy team is Matt Eisman and Akbar Bajabiamila, the two hosts of American Ninja Warrior.
Oh, yeah. I've seen Matt Eisman in TikTok clips from when he was on Lip Sync Battle.
Oh yeah. Matt Eisman is also a doctor, which is fun. So he's really smart. He also won the Celebrity Apprentice in its one season without Donald Trump.
I didn't know they did seasons with a different host.
Yeah, they did one season with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Nice.
And Matt Eisman was the winner. Akbar Bajabiamila, he used to be a football player. He co-hosted on The View and he's like I said on American Ninja Warrior. Their chemistry is off the charts. They're a lot of fun. And then my fourth one. This is a little bit of a pull. Um, celebrity. These are they're social media celebrities. They're TikTok celebrities. This last one. My fourth team is Noah Peters, the singing barber, and Justin Nunley.
Nice.
They've done a lot of content together. They have a Christmas song, a redneck Christmas song that's really fun. Um, but they've done several uh, different TikToks and content together. They're both from the South. They're both hilarious as well. And I would love to see Justin Nunley on my TV.
Social media celebrities did not come to my mind, but I wish they had because mom chats and dad chats would be fantastic. But those are solid teams. I like that.
Yes. So for my girl teams, I have Jodie Sweetin and Andrea Barber, the hosts of How Rude Tanneritos.
Nice.
Uh, Stephanie Tanner and Kimmy Gibbler, respectively, on Full and Fuller House. And they're really good friends to this day. And Full House is my favorite show of all time. And so it made total sense for me to go in the direction of getting some Full House representation on my cast.
Nice.
My second girl team is uh, Ashley Williams and Kimberly Williams Paisley. That would be Kim is Brad Paisley's wife. She's also currently starring on 911 Nashville. But her and her sister Ashley Williams are both also giant Hallmark stars. And they're awesome. They're beautiful ladies. They're great actors or actresses, I should say. And uh I love watching anything that those two are either one in. My third girl team is going to the athletic sphere. Two players currently in the WNBA that played college ball together. Caitlin Clark and Kate Martin.
Nice. I like that.
Caitlin Clark currently with the Indiana Fever. Kate Martin currently with or the Valkyries.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah, and so I think they'd be great. They're great athletes. They're great people to root for and watch, and I think they'd be a fun addition. And then my final girl team, Bruce, you're gonna appreciate this pull, I think. Mullen Ackerman and Brittany Snow
I do like that.
from the Hunting Wives.
That makes me smile, not just because I like the poll, but you'll see when I get to some of my teams.
Oh boy.
So
Um,
funny.
for you people who, oh, I bet you did like Brittany Snow and Anna Kendrick or something. Um, what?
Nothing. I was just looking up at you. It's polite to look at people when they're talking sometimes.
What? You don't do that often, especially right now. You keep looking down and texting.
Oh, I'm not texting. I was doing prep for our socials this week. I can finish that later. I'm just finding pictures online.
Okay. Malin Ackerman and Brittany Snow from Hunting Wives. The Hunting Wives is the most unhinged show of 2025 that
By
I've
far.
seen anyway. But it was a really good show. I would not recommend it if you have small children. Um, but or if you have a conscience, it's probably not
Yeah.
a show for you. Um, but these two are both great actresses. They're both super uh what the heck? Both super fun and I needed another all-girl team. So that's why I went the direction I did there.
Nice.
Um and so now for my final five teams, my five mixed boy-girl teams. You'll appreciate this pull as well as I'm going with Melissa O'Neill and Eric Winter. That would be hashtag Chinford on The Rookie.
Nice.
Lucy Chen and Tim Bradford, actress and actor. I love The Rookie when we did this. That's the first team that I wanted was
Nice.
was the Chinford duo. I uh I love The Rookie. I love Lucy Chen, and so uh it was a no-brainer for me to put this team on my cast.
Yeah.
In that same realm, not the rookie realm, but that kind of TV show realm. My next team is Cote de Pablo and Michael Weatherly. Um, that would be Tony and Ziva from NCIS fame. Um, they are historically in the drama slash crime world. Ziva and Tony are a dynamic duo, one of the best to ever do it. And so I really wanted them to be cast together here.
Nice.
My third boy girl team is Macaulay Culkin and Brenda Song.
I like that one a lot, actually.
Uh, I mean, both people that I grew up watching on TV, Home Alone, iconic movie, Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, iconic TV. And so now the fact that freaking London Tipton married Kevin McAllister absolutely blows my mind. But I love their vibe. They're so weird.
It's so fun.
It shouldn't work, but it does.
Yeah, agreed.
My fourth is Sadie and Christian Huff. Sadie Huff is Sadie Robertson. Her husband Christian and her are both just really likable people, really God-centered people. They're athletic. I love Sadie Robertson. She's one of my favorite human beings. So uh, her and her husband, great addition to my team here.
Love that. Such a good cast so far.
And you're gonna love my last pick because I'm going back to the social media space for my last pick. Five mixed boy-girl teams. My last team in Shelby and Dylan Reese.
Nice. That's awesome.
They are my favorite people on TikTok. And I couldn't I couldn't help myself but bring Shelby and Dylan Reese into my team. So that's my cast of 13 Amazing Race teams. Five boy girl, five boy boy, four boy boy, four girl girl. And I really like how that turned out. I do want to list a couple honorable mentioned I have, if that's okay with you.
Yeah.
This one is kind of a pipe dream, but I think it'd be really funny to watch. This is a boy boy team comprised of Jeff Probst and JLP.
Nice. That'd be awesome. I love
That
that.
would be crazy. I also had another boy boy honorable mention team that was Colin Mochrie and Ryan Stiles, uh, of Whose Line Is It Anyway fame.
Yeah.
And then I also had Carlos and Alexa Pina Vega. Carlos Pina Vega, formerly known as Carlos Pina, one of four members of Big Time Rush. Carlos and Alexa do a lot of. They were on Hallmark. Now I believe they're on Great American Family. They do a lot of family family and faith forward movies. Um, as a duo now.
Yeah.
And those were my honorable mentioned teams. So that is my team and my honorable mentions, Bruce. So
Nice. Okay. So I'm up now.
yeah, later I'll tell you the ones who might have made it on my brainstorming, but not honorable, not even my honorable mention. Like they were quick early outs. But I want to hear what you got.
Pick a number one, two, or three.
7.
Okay. Well, seven is divisible by one. So let's pretend you picked one
Okay,
because it's
that's
not
fine.
divisible by either of the other two numbers.
That's true.
So the section on the top of my list is my five male teams. Up first, we have Kobe Cotton and Tyler Tony. Dude, perfect.
Uh,
There's like
I
1,000 of them on there, and I could have picked any pair, but I knew I wanted Tyler, and so
So that's fair. I had a dude perfect team on my brainstorming. They didn't make it very far. Tyler is my favorite, but
same.
for picking a duo reasons, I had written down that I was going to go with the twins.
Yeah, that makes more sense. I just wanted to shoehorn Tyler in there.
That's fair. Yeah, you could have done him as a boy girl or as a mixed team and had Tyler and Beth Tony.
True. Next up, Joe
I,
and Nick Jonas.
poor Kevin. What is happening here?
Well, we can't. I had to have a team of two. I don't know what to say.
Kevin is the robbed king. Always third place.
Someone was gonna get left out, and
Yeah, and you had to make it Kevin.
well, Joe's my
Kevin
favorite, and I feel like him and Nick are a funnier combination of personalities.
Kevin is always the one that's left out. Screw Joe and Nick. If I was gonna do Jonas's, I would have done Kevin and Franklin.
Or just clone Kevin and do Kevin and Kevin.
You could say
Shout out
that
to
about
Frankie
anybody. That's
though.
not what.
Shout out to Frankie. That's a good pull.
He doesn't go by Frankie anymore though.
Well, that's always his name in my head. So
Well, you needed to watch well, why can't I think of the name of it now? Kevin and Franklin hosted
yeah.
the show where everybody was related to a celebrity.
Well, I've
Claim
seen
to
him
fame.
perform live. It's pretty cool.
Franklin?
Yeah, he was like he performed as, and then All American Rejects performed, and then the Jonas Brothers performed.
Oh, cool. It
So
was called Claim to Fame. That's the show they
that's
did.
right. I know he goes by Franklin now, but his name has been Frankie in my head for over a decade. So that may take some time to adjust.
Fair enough.
But he's a good singer.
Interesting.
Next up, I have Obi-Wan Kenobi, Ewan McGregor with Hayden Christensen, who plays Anakin Skywalker. They're super good friends. Shared a ton of scenes together in the prequels and in the Kenobi show. So
I'm just gonna nod and act like I know anything about them because I've never watched a single Star Wars
I
anything.
figured. I have Adam Wainwright and Yadier Molina.
That would be fun.
I need that one. And last up for my male teams, I have a tiny bit of an unhinged pick here that you might throw a challenge flag on.
Okay.
Kermit and Fozzie.
Challenge flag.
Why?
Because we can't physically see that.
I want to.
We'd be watching two guys that we don't know running the race with a bunch of celebrities.
No, it's two guys in like green screen suits, pup maneuvering puppets through the race.
But that does not work on a large scale. I'm not accepting that answer.
Fine. Pretend I put Colin Jost and Michael Che in there, which would be amazing, but I feel like I did a good job of thinking outside the box a little bit there.
Kermit, the closest he can get to reality TV is The Masked Singer.
He can do that, he can do this.
No, he can't.
Just okay.
One of those literally allows for his skills to be used. The other would not.
Just have a guy maneuvering the puppet through the challenges.
But the scale would not work.
We don't know that.
Yes, we do.
There's no evidence either way because we haven't tried it.
How could two little fingers pick up things that full grown men have trouble picking up?
I would like to watch that and find out.
I wouldn't.
Well, I figured this would be the case. I just wanted to try it anyway.
You should have been prepared for this to be the case.
No, I was prepared. That's why I had Colin Jost and Michael Che in the chamber ready to fire if this shot missed. But
Fair enough.
I also just wanted to see your reaction if I threw two fictional characters in there.
Fair enough.
Although we we both have pairs of actors that were in shows together. Them playing their characters throughout the race would be hilarious.
Who?
Just like anyone, any pair of actors from a show together that we have on here or movie.
Unless it was Mullen Ackerman and Brittany Snow. I don't think I want them playing their characters throughout the race.
No, that sounds terrible. But like any of these other choices, instead of being them, they're just in character the whole race.
Yeah. Like Chenford. That
Yeah,
would be fun.
that'd be exhausting for them. But you know,
Maybe. Yeah.
moving into my male female pairs, Bindi and Robert Irwin, they're awesome.
Interesting.
Zoo Australia, I want to go there.
And they're both Dancing with the Stars winners.
Oh yeah, true. I have Will Friedle and Danielle Fishel would absolutely be hilarious
Yeah, that would be cool.
from Boy Meets World and Pod Meets World.
So I had in my brainstorming tank, I had Wilfred is it Friedel?
Yes,
Oh, I always pronounced it Friedel.
he says Friedle on the podcast when he
Okay.
introduces himself.
Will Friedle and Ryder Strong was the combination I had.
Any combination of those three people would be awesome.
Yeah. Okay, and your third?
My third male female team, David Eckstein, who used to play for the Cardinals, 2006 World Series MVP, and his wife, Ashley Eckstein, who voices Ahsoka Tano in any Star Wars animated show that has Ahsoka in it.
Huh.
So,
I didn't know that.
yeah, so I've got them. That'd
Nice.
be fun. And so, moving to my female teams, you had Brittany Snow in one of yours. I have her paired with my favorite actress, Anna Kendrick, which you
That's why you
predicted.
gave me that look because I called it out.
Yeah, I just didn't
Yeah.
want to reveal it yet.
Yeah. Well,
I wanted to add suspense.
I figured that's why you gave me the look you gave me.
Yeah, I just didn't want to admit that in the moment. I wanted to add suspense for when I revealed it.
Anna Kendrick's your favorite actor or actress?
Right now, I listened to her book over the summer months.
Interesting.
She's just hilarious in interviews. I keep getting TikTok clips of her on like Jimmy Fallon or Stephen Colbert or stuff like that.
Yeah,
So she's just got a fun personality. I like her movies.
that's fair.
So less of a fan favorite pick, I feel like coming up, but it'd be funny for me to watch Kendall and Kylie Jenner. They're famous sisters, basically famous for being famous, but one's a supermodel and one is rich from a makeup business. So
Yeah, I don't know that I would like the casting choice,
I'd take them over almost any other combination of those sisters. But these two would be fun. They're the only two I want to see.
I don't necessarily know that I want to see anybody in that family.
That's fair, and that's how most people are going to react to this casting. But oh well, I'm the casting director.
Fair enough. I can still see you.
I have two women that are famous pop stars and really good friends, Olivia Rodrigo and Tate McRae. I have songs of both of theirs on my playlist that
I've
you've heard
never,
driving.
this might get me hate. I've never listened to a Tate McRae song in my life.
That is actually false. You've listened to one in my car.
I didn't know it, and I probably wasn't paying attention to it.
I pointed it out because you said that same sentence then.
Well, I couldn't tell you a thing about it.
Okay, fair enough. But you have technically listened to one.
Okay, well, I cannot recall listening to one.
Fair enough.
I couldn't tell you a name of a song by any means.
Fair enough. I have Allison Hannigan and Kobe Smulders. I also felt a need to work my favorite show into my cast.
Uh-huh.
Unlike your female player from your favorite show, Allison and Kobe do not host a podcast together, but they co-starred together for 9 years. I feel like it's a safe bet that they're friends. So
That's fair.
again, that's one where like if I could convince Kobe to just be in character as Robin the whole race and have Allison be Lily the whole race, that would be hilarious.
Yeah, I agree.
Exhausting for them, but great for the audience.
Totally agree.
And then my fifth one was a last minute one, like last night when I was putting the finishing touches on this. It's Ariana Grande,
Okay.
and you might be thinking because you know I like Wicked that I'm pairing her with Cynthia Erivo, but I'm not.
Okay.
I'm going a victorious route and putting her with Liz Gillies.
That would be something.
They're close friends. Like she's brought Elizabeth like Liz Gillies out to sing with her at her at
Oh, really?
concerts
I
before.
I didn't know that.
And they sang Victorious songs, I'm pretty sure. I'll find it on YouTube and send it to you.
They would about have to, or they'd
Yeah,
get fired, as far as I'm concerned.
yeah.
Did you yeah, that's a solid cast minus the Jenners. Wasn't a fan of that casting, but
Fair enough. But they're funny and they're attractive. So boom.
fair enough. Did you have anybody else that you were considering strongly?
People I considered that did not make the final cast. You of course have Kermit and Fozzie,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm thinking I almost put Colin Jost to a Scarlett Johansson.
Because they're married, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're also funny together. There's a clip from like COVID when like everything was online, a video of her like maybe not COVID, but like accepting an award show video, People's Choice at their house, and he just walks up behind and dumps slime on her because he thought that was a People's Choice Awards thing, and it
Not
was
a
Kids
Kids' Choice
Choice
Award.
Awards.
That's
So
funny.
they have a funny dynamic.
That's
But I
funny.
put Colin with Michael Che because I had just watched a Weekend Update clip.
Right.
So yeah, that I didn't write my honorable mentions down, but those are the ones I remember considering the strongest.
I'll give you some more duos that I was considering. Um, this is an on again, off again, evidently relationship, so this could be quite interesting. I had Kelsey Ballerini and Chase Stokes.
I know who she is.
Chase Stokes plays on, he's the star on Outer Banks.
That would be why
Um,
I don't know.
yeah. I also have Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani on here.
I thought about Blake Shelton and Kelly Clarkson
Oh yeah,
because when they would do the voice together, they have a hilarious relationship.
yeah. This one I was halfway expecting you to choose.
Oh boy.
Dan Povenmire and Swampy Marsh.
I knew I was forgetting one, an obvious one. I had this feeling I'm forgetting an obvious one and I can't think of it. Povenmire and Swampy would have been so funny.
They
He's
did not
one of
make
my
my.
favorite people to follow online, apart from creating one of my favorite shows ever. Dan Povenmire is hilarious.
I did not put him on there because I really thought you were gonna have him on yours.
I'm upset now.
I also have Forrest Frank and Corey Asbury.
That's a good one. Then an
Jim and John.
awesome story too, a friendship that started kind of rocky, and then they worked through it, and they got super close.
Yeah, Jim and John Harbaugh.
Yes,
Dan and Shay,
I
country
know a few of
singers.
their songs.
I had Ryan Stiles and Colin Mockery. I also had Wayne Brady with Jonathan Magnum from his. He's his sidekick on Let's Make a Deal.
Isn't Magnum what you call lava before it leaves the volcano?
Maybe. I
No,
don't
that's
know.
magma. Never mind.
Yeah, that's Magma. You're right.
And then once it leaves the volcano and isn't underground, it's lava.
Mm. I also had Bobby Bones and kind of his sidekick, Eddie Garcia.
I know Bobby Bones' name. I don't know anything else.
Hmm I had kind of a decent sized list here because I had also had Bobby Flay and his girlfriend Brooke Williamson, who was the first ever winner of Tournament of Champions.
I know who they both are. I didn't know they were a thing.
Yeah. Cliff and Stuart Connectal. They're brothers who Cliff does um he goes to college campuses and talks about Jesus.
Oh, nice.
Uh Josh Peck and John Stamos was another one that made my list that didn't make my final list.
Interesting.
Uh Sean Johnson and her husband Andrew East, football player.
Nice.
They were both cast on Special Forces World's Toughest Test this last season. Spoiler alert, Sean Johnson's one of the winners.
Nice.
Jimmy Fallon and Questlove was another one I had come up with.
I thought about Jimmy Fallon and his sidekick Higgins. They is on the microphone.
And Questlove is his drummer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, you won't know these people. Kristen Alfonso and Peter Reckel from when I used to watch Days of Our Lives with my grandma.
Nice.
Bob Harper and Jillian Miles, the two Michaels, not Miles, Jillian Michaels, the two most popular trainers from Biggest Loser.
Nice.
Lin-Manuel Miranda and Leslie Odom Jr.
Solid.
I got Mariska Hargitay and Christopher Maloney. That would be Olivia Benson and Detective Elliot Stabler from Law and Order Special Victims Unit.
Never seen any of the Law and Orders.
That's crazy. Aaron Krakow and Ben Rosenbaum. They're both Hallmark When It Calls the Heart people, and they're married. Reba McEntire and her fiance Rex Lynn. They're on Happy's Place together. They were also on season 3 of Big Sky together.
Nice.
Dylan and Cole Sprouse made my
Dylan
list.
and Zach Efron came to my mind.
That's a good one too. I got Keenan Thompson and Kel Mitchell.
Nice.
And the final one that didn't make my final list, Nate Bargatze and Dusty Slay, two comedians that are both a part of Nateland and are both super funny. All these people did not make my final cut in casting or even my three names on my honorable mention, but I just wanted to shout them all out as people I'd love to see team up and go on The Amazing Race.
That's fantastic. Those sound awesome.
And as you can tell, one of us uh, does a lot more prep work than the other.
You're just better at thinking than me.
Well, I just mean across the different shows, like when we do
Yeah.
drafts, when we do whatever.
The Survivor draft, I do prep work. I just do different prep work than you.
And less of it.
Well, you
You
listen
do
to
not put,
interviews. I read through the EW thing. From what you've told me, it's very similar information. We just do it in different mediums.
yes and no. I mean, I can listen to 30-minute interviews. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, that
Um, but it is what it is. Those are our celebrity casts here.
we will try to get
Bru
those out on our socials for you guys this week. We haven't been
yes,
posting on socials a ton.
yeah, my bad.
It's bad.
Shut up. Bruce, something I wanted to discuss in front of the audience is we are going to start another rewatch up here, and we need to decide what we're going to rewatch.
I chose the last one, so I was gonna let you choose this one.
Did you choose the last one?
I said let's do the Stranger season.
Okay, let me see. Let's do Amazing Race season 16.
Okay. Is
That's the season that has my favorite race team of all time on it.
that the cowboy one?
Yeah.
Nice.
So next week we'll start our rewatch of Amazing Race season 16.
Yes. That's exciting.
Yes. So this is our last show of 2025. We want to thank you guys for listening and just going along with us on uh, another, our first full year, I guess.
I guess so.
We started in 24, but not till the middle of 24.
Yeah.
So our first January to December.
Nice.
Crazy stuff.
For sure.
Bruce, do you have anything else that you want to say or talk about or discuss before we wrap up?
See you next year, everyone.
Okay. So with all that being said, we need to talk about our plugs real quick because I forgot.
This is the plug for my phone cord.
I knew this was going to happen when I said that. Anyway, check out all of our other Reality Realm shows, Tribal Council Chat, Brett and Bruce. I was just on there for our ROP Rites of Passage to wrap up season 49 coverage. They're going to jump into some off-season stuff for about a month and a half or so until it is time for us to draft season 50. Um, Check out New Generation Challenge podcast. I don't know when they're going to record or if they've already recorded. I don't know any of that, but they are doing one big podcast to cover both halves of the finale, both halves of the reunion show, and to wrap things up on Challenge 41. So make sure to check them out. Check out Roundtable Talk. We just wrapped up season 3 of Traders Canada. We will be jumping into some pre-game coverage of Traders US 4 here in the next week or so. So be on the lookout for that as well. Make sure to look on or check us out on social medias, YouTube or TikTok. You can find us at Reality Realm Podcast Network on Facebook or Instagram at whatever show that you want to check out. Just type in that show, you'll find our stuff on any of those platforms. Like, subscribe, follow, whatever it is that platform does do it for us. It helps us out immensely. Um, and buy from our Redbubble merch store where we have all kinds of stuff with our faces on it. And all of that is to say, the world is waiting for you. Good luck.
Travel safe.
Go.
Go.